Aha. Hello. It's Tuesday. That's right. First live stream of the week. Hello, Megaleech. Hello, Blur. Just easing in. Look, I actually finished making a video by the time I started. I do want to, just adjusting, do want to make one more during the stream. That's a little bit later. My Helios Road order arrived. 2 different cream liqueurs. The hazelnut one that I haven't had before. Super fucking yummy. So fucking good. God damn, that's good. God damn. And the salted caramel, which was my old favorite. Oh, you got the hazelnut one today. Twinsies. I ordered it last week and it arrived today. Yum. I tell you what I love about these, besides the fact they're creamy and delicious, they taste like whiskey too. You can tell it's a whiskey liqueur. Unlike a lot of the ones you buy, cheaper brands you get in the bottle shops and whatnot, they kind of don't they don't taste like alcohol. They go to trouble to hide the alcohol taste. Whereas this has a distinct whiskey taste. So serving suggestions. Tried it straight with a spiced apple syrup, added custard. So were those 2 separate ones? Spiced apple with the liqueur and then custard with the liqueur? Or did you add spiced apple and then add custard on top of that? Because honestly, sounds friggin' awesome. Honestly, had the creamy stuff. Oh, yeah, so it was one after the other. That does sound really good. I'm probably going to make some cocktails. I've not been making cocktails with it. I've just been drinking it straight because it's fucking awesome. So the video I made before was a martini, which is an incredible contrast to a whiskey cream liqueur. But variety is the spice of life. The martini is so unsweet. After the liqueur, it almost tastes like water. It's just like, really clean going down. It is not water. It's gin, lots of it, and a little bit of vermouth. I didn't put any bitters in. That's okay. I'll survive. Oh, fuck, I love a martini. Okay. But you know me, I just like the booze, the alcohol. It's how I do. Okay, I might do a thing here, just in preparation. Making this mostly water, but it would not hurt to water down my martini anyway. Tip that ice out. Have that ready for the next video. Oh gosh, yes, Blur. Okay, yeah, I feel for you, man. The funeral will be emotional. Yeah, so yep, having been through it a few times, yeah, it's pretty friggin' emotional shit, family members. So all my best to you. All the positive vibes in whatever way you want to receive them, I send out to you because, yeah, it's tough, man. It's friggin' tough. So, yes, all the best. I hope you have a safe journey. You're traveling to SoCal. And I wish you a safe journey and a manageable time. You know, it's just it's just a fucked up event to go through, basically. But it's the nature of being a human on this planet and the existence that we lead. We suffer loss. It is our lot. All right, so someone you're friends with, I haven't had a chance to meet them until this. Yeah, that's a whole other thing, really, about when we realize we haven't been with people for a long time, or with internet friends like ever. Actually, okay, glass half full. I'm feeling like that might be a good journey. The train going through the Central Californian farmlands might give you, that might be an opportunity to reflect, meditate, think on things, if that is a thing that appeals to you. At the very least, that does seem a bit scenic. I've driven or been driven from San Francisco to LA. So, and I've also been down to San Diego. How did I get there? God, I'm trying to actually remember how I got to San Diego, but just went to like SeaWorld in San Diego. This is a very long time ago. So I've seen a little bit of California, but not by train. That could be interesting. I did a bus from Vegas to LA. And I've said this before on streams. I'll say it again. If you want to be around some desperate fucking people, because the buses are really cheap, if you want to be around some desperate fucking people, get a bus from Las Vegas to LA. Probably from Las Vegas to anywhere, because I feel like everyone on the bus has just blown all their money, and the bus is the only thing they can afford out of town. Now, just long ago with my ex, we were there. We just planned it. We go like, oh, we need to get from Vegas to LA, and oh, geez, okay, a plane's this much, but a bus is this much. Let's get a bus. Buses in Australia aren't always nightmare material. Greyhound bus and it started at the fucking bus station. All the warning signs were at the bus station. Yeah, Greyhound bus from Vegas to LA. Oh my God, that's a trip in more than one sense of the world. Dr. Abigail. Had to bite the bullet, sign up for an NBN ISP. Being forced to use copper now. I hope it's a affordable, stable, and worthwhile connection. So, Blue, your trip's bus from your hometown to Stockton, train to Bakersfield, and Bakersfield to LA. There you go. Yeah, I swear, like when we took the bus from Vegas to LA, we didn't know what we were getting into. I've been driven from LA to Vegas. I've flown into Vegas, and I've taken the bus from Vegas back to LA. But yeah, Vegas. Leaving Vegas on a bus. A lot of desperados. Nothing bad happened. There were a couple, shall we say, colorful characters. I don't think he gave quite enough details to get self-doxed, Blue, but I get where you're coming out. Oh, God. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to take the leap, Dr. Abigail. What is the game Desert Bus? I am unfamiliar with it. I feel like I'm walking right into a trap there, but fuck, I love martinis. All right, I'm gonna make another one in a sec, but a very different one. A chocolate martini, but for grown-ups, is how I'm describing it. Because if you order a chocolate martini in a bar, you're going to get something that's fucking cream and vodka. Mind you, a creamy chocolate martini based around my Helios Road stuff, I could fucking go for that. Blue, do you know what Dr. Abigail's talking about, or is that just your take? Desert Bus is a game where you drive a bus in a desert. Endless desert. Desert Bus can only be described in person. Man, I swear to God, the actual real life bus leaving Las Vegas, that's something you need to experience. You can be told about a bus leaving Las Vegas, but it's not the same as experiencing a bus leaving Las Vegas, because that's a whole thing. Let me tell you, boy, howdy. And also because, like, it's not a short trip from Vegas to LA. Some people make that mistake. Notably in the movie Swingers from back in the 90s, Jon Favreau's first, I think he directed Swingers. Dr. Abigail, do you want to just... Oh, do you mean you want to describe it on camera, or you got to try it in text, or next time we meet, or what? I do like that as a recommendation, Blur. If you're into buses and deserts, Desert Bus is the game for you. It's what it says on the box, I guess. Truth in advertising. Okay, so you want a quick pop on to explain. All right, quick pop on to explain Desert Bus. We'll do that. We'll learn about Desert Bus, and then I'm going to make my chocolate martini, which is actually a cherry chocolate martini in my case. But that's okay, because I'm doing Martini Week on YouTube, so it's a whole thing. I didn't just get the cream liqueur from Helios Road. I did get one of their single malt whiskies as well. Pinot Noir finish. In 1825, Henry Helier became one of the first European explorers to set foot in the harsh and ferocious wilderness of northwest Tasmania in his role as chief surveyor with the Van Diemen's Land Company. Well, there you go. I'll read a bit more of that after... Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. You know when you go to knock something over and you try and stop yourself and you make it worse? I almost smashed my fucking expensive, beautiful martini glass. But I didn't.
And that would have been embarrassing to break something on a live stream.
On a live stream. And I'm not even drunk, as opposed to
I know, right?
Notorious incidents in the past that involved quite a bit of drunkenness.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Desert Bus.
Desert Bus.
Yeah.
So take yourself back to 1995.
1995. Okay.
To the Sega Saturn, I think it was, or Mega Drive, or something like that.
One of those early.
It was a console. Yeah. Penn and Teller released a game called Smoke and Mirrors.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. And at the time, in the background, there was this controversy about violence in video games, blah blah blah, and it's still going. But
of course it is.
It It was much bigger back then. And to counter this, Penn and Teller commissioned the worst game possible, and it was called Desert Bus.
Mm.
And they included it as a mini game on Smoke and Mirrors.
Mhm.
And the premise of the game. So I've got the I've got the wiki page here.
Yeah.
So basically, you simulate, and I only brought it up because I needed to know just specifics because I'm really shit with names. The aim of the game is to drive from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada in real time at a maximum speed of 45 miles per hour. A
Oh,
trip
wow.
that requires 8 hours of continuous play
Oof.
on a 1995 console. During this time,
Yes.
the bus is continuously swerving to the right slightly. So you have to
can't leave the controls.
You can't just leave it. You can't leave the controls, right? So you have to make sure that you're like maintaining on the road. And after 8 hours of just and it's 1995 graphics, so you know it's just boring desert. That's it there. Yep.
That's it.
That's it. And that's all you get. That's all you get. There's nothing else that happens. Once you get to Las Vegas, you get a screen that is a bus depot and you get 1 point and then you make the return trip. And it's basically this screen again.
Yeah.
Another 8 hours. Occasionally, you'll get a bug splat or a bus stop, and you can actually stop the bus, open the door, pull up, open the door, close the door, and keep going. You don't see passengers or anything.
Yeah.
But if you stop the bus at any other time, that's it. Game over.
Game over.
If you veer off the road, game over.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's Desert Bus, and they made it as a violence in video games. What, are we all going to become bus drivers now? So every year, some of my favorite YouTubers and comedians, this Canadian Canadian comedy troupe that are big into Magic the Gathering, and they do a charity event called Desert Bus for Hope. They are called Loading Ready Run. And every year, what they do is they play Desert Bus basically.
Yeah.
And it started out with it, they'll play Desert Bus for an hour for $1, right?
Yes.
No, but each subsequent hour, you have like they have to get donations of that much plus I think 11% or so 1% or something. And
Okay.
hi Pat. So because of compound interest,
Yes.
they're essentially on air for about a week and a bit.
Wow. Yeah.
Right. And so the first Desert Bus is what they call a desert buck.
Yeah.
Or so, hang on. Oh no, or is it? I forget what a desert buck is now. But yeah, like every year they try, like it's phenomenal how much money they they earn
Yeah. Yeah.
for this charity called Child's Play, which gets
Yeah.
it's for video games and entertainment for kids in hospitals,
Nice.
and it brings like hope and entertainment. Like it actually does some really good work.
Yeah, no, that sounds
So-
like good work. Yeah.
And they get some really cool prizes and stuff to keep people watching. And I watch every year, and I've spent so much money, never won a thing. I've got pictures of Bella, my cat Bella, watching it with me
Yeah.
because cats mirror. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that's Desert Bus,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
someone
Cool.
taking a bus to Las Vegas or from Las Vegas. That's all I think of. Desert Bus.
That's fair. Yeah, this was like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I discovered when I was searching for a picture of Desert Bus? There's
What
a
did you
VR
discover?
version of Desert Bus.
Yeah. There's modern versions and there's a VR version.
Same game but
Which
better
is just-
graphics.
Which like just by like is there a US version of Euro Truck Simulator, like
Bound to be.
US
Again,
Bus Simulator?
that line when you say, "What are we all going to be bus drivers?" Like Truck Simulator was so popular.
I know.
Farm Simulator, so popular. You know,
Yeah.
Goat
and
Simulator.
Well, Goat Simulator is kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, but
Yeah, but
it's
it's
so
popular.
funny. It's so funny though.
Yeah.
Before I go, there's something that happened to me today that I want to
Yeah.
share. It's kind of embarrassing, so
you wanna
you'll
share
get a
it?
laugh out of this.
Okay.
I accidentally insulted my state member of parliament to her face today.
Oh wow! And you like your state member of parliament?
Dog.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Blur. I want to play Stanley Parables so much, but yeah, no money. I have to buy it somehow. Anyway, I was in the office. I was in her office, and we were all just like catching up and just chatting, and we were talking about redundant organs, and I don't know how we got onto that, but oh, that's right, we were talking about my gallbladder, and I told this joke. You know the joke, you can, that you can drink lava,
Yeah, once.
but only once, right? And none of the people there had heard it before, and everyone was laughing, and then the member of parliament, she just like said, "No, you can't," and then I just like, only once. Yeah, then you die. And I'm
Yes,
just
that's the
like,
joke.
that's the joke. And yeah, and then it clicked, and she just went, "Oh," and then I just like it. Then it just came out like, "Wow, you must be fun at parties." And and then I immediately just, "Oh my god, I just said that with my face mouth. Oh, I'm so sorry." Just like, wow, I just insinuated that you are really slow, which she is really not. She's on the
No.
ball. And wow, she just doesn't have joke brain, which is
Yeah.
odd because she's quite she's not a boring person at all. Oh, this is someone playing
Yeah,
Desert
this is what I
Bus.
should have had on while we were. It just occurred to me there's going to be play videos on YouTube.
Yeah, this is
Um,
basically it. This
yeah,
is
this is
like
it.
99.9%
This
of the
is,
game.
as you said, this is an 8-hour video on YouTube. They've
Oh,
actually recorded.
this is yeah.
They've
Yep.
recorded a playthrough. It goes for 8
Is
hours.
this is and you'll see the tachometer, the miles,
Yeah.
the odometer, sorry. That it's actually accurate. And the
Oh yeah, it's actually
speedo.
counting up. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And the time. The clock
And the
works
time.
as well.
Doc. Oh, it's all
Wow.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, there. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I have a in my pin collection. I have
Yeah.
a pin that is the mirror, the rear view
yes.
mirror with the little pine tree hanging off it, and it's like
Yeah.
a reflective mirror.
Oh,
That is from this game.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And the
sick.
thing about you saying it pulls to the right, you just see the person correcting all the time. Just
Yep.
you have to spend 8 hours doing that little correction
This
so it doesn't go
kind
off
of
the road.
looks like it's been sped up.
It
this
does
looks like
look
it's
like
been
it's
sped up.
going fairly fast, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Full fast.
Yeah.
It's a speeding bus.
Yeah. It's not
The
meant
bus,
to be
what was that
going this
movie
fast.
about that bus that had to speed when it hit the speed of 60 miles an hour and had to keep above that speed or it would crash because it had to maintain the speed? I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
Yes.
There you go, weird.
Simpsons reference. I'm
Yeah.
tragic. Oh, dear.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish
go.
my dinner.
All right, I'm going to
And-
make. You have dinner.
Cool.
I'm
And
actually.
I will
I think
see you
I'm
back
gonna
in chat.
leave. I'm going to leave bus on, and I'm going to put some elevator music on, and then
Sure.
go over here and make a video.
Oh.
All right.
Cool. See ya.
All right. See ya. You can
Bye,
stay there.
Dad.
You can stay there if you like, Pat. I'm going to turn off my
Hi.
speakers so I won't hear anything because I'm going to make a video. But I'll leave my microphone on, so we'll
Let's
do
go.
that. All right. So, Brand, what would be good bus driving music? Dance, pop, daydreaming, feeding the ducks. Oh, okay. There's one actually called night driving, which doesn't really suit because this is day driving. But
But that's cool.
driving music. And I'm going to go and make a cocktail now. So I'm just going to turn my speaker off. So doesn't pick it up. But there you go. So we've got desert bus, elevator music, and me making a cocktail. All right. I'll just get set up. All right, let's do this. My video camera over here. Turn that down there because I'm going to make it first. Get the appropriate gin. Chocolate gin. Dry gin can go back. Sweet vermouth. Chocolate. Where's my chocolate bitters? Is that my chocolate bitters? I found my chocolate bitters. And I think I want to put a bit of orange peel in this. So I'm going to get me some orange peel. All right. Lovely citrus oil aroma as I do that. And you can't smell it. This is not smell-o-vision. That's I just thought I'd describe it to you. Right. So this. 2, 2, 3. Can put this in here. I get my chocolate bitters. All right, ready to rock and or roll. Let's see, drain this. Water everywhere. Let's all have a drink. Okay, keep this going. I wonder if someone random stumbled across the stream at this point and just be like, what the fuck is happening? You know what? It's a vibe. Get Marburg. Right, how is this? I think that's pretty good. Okay. Make of the drink. Okay, make of the drink. Half an ounce of sweet bitters. It's like a fudge stain on it, quite honestly. Alright. Look at that. Oops. Messed that up a bit. Bit more ice. That in there. Insulated ice bucket. Let's start this up again. Man, that's fucking nice. Literally just making this recipe up. And it's good. Double check that that's put in the right spot. That'll do. Okay. Flame y'all. Do that. Give me some shit. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna throw a cherry in there. I don't even have my skewer with me. I can't be fucked going to get one. I've got one. Yeah. Syrup all over. Okay. No. Gonna take a picture for the thumbnail. Where do I put my fucking phone? Honestly. Oh, my black phone sitting on the black sheet. I couldn't see it. Picture to connect it. All right. Now, do talk a bit. This will just take another like 2 minutes. Let's get things set up. Everything goes easily if you sing what you're doing. That's my theory.
You're a G1 fan, I really feel like it's going to be. Okay, you know.
Abigail texted me saying, "Did I find my phone?" Thank you. Yes, I did. Okay. Ready to go. We're just clicking a bit on both.
Doing absolutely nothing and see how far we can get.
G'day, cocktail lovers. Today I'm going to make.
Just imagine that these two are fighting over you, okay? They want you for themselves.
G'day, cocktail lovers. Today I'm going to make a chocolate martini, but for grown-ups. none of this creamy, overly sugary stuff. And for this, I'm going to use a chocolate gin, specifically this dark cherry chocolate gin from Amber and Sweet Vermouth. If you don't have a chocolate gin, you can improvise by using a regular gin and half an ounce of white creme de cacao. This is how I make it. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a chocolate martini, but a proper martini for grown-ups. Not all that creamy, sugary stuff. I've used this dark cherry chocolate gin from the Anta Distillery and Sweet Vermouth. And it is sweet, but it still has proper martini character. If you don't have a chocolate gin, you can improvise by using regular gin and half an ounce of white creme de cacao. This is
On
how
my
I
way
make
to
it.
meet Law for the first time. She's the French voice of Lady
In our
Gaga,
mixing
and
glass,
I've been
we
hearing
put
her
2 ounces of the gin that we're using, and then half an ounce of sweet vermouth. Simple as that.
I'm pretty sure.
The final touch is 1 dash of chocolate bitters. Then we add ice to the mixing glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds, chill and dilute the drink. Strain it into a chilled martini glass, and I thought to go with the chocolate notes, a twist of orange peel would be a nice touch. And that's how you make a chocolate martini for grown-ups. Cheers.
Piggy. Oh God. On my way to meet
Switch everything off, and we'll just leave Desert Bus running. No, I won't. No, I won't. I won't leave Desert Bus running all the time. We're looking for a horse with no name, possibly. Off to, I don't need that anymore. And now I just get to sit down. And where did I put those? Okay, I didn't think getting coffee. Alright, let's get the peels. Just because I can, because no one can stop me. No one can stop me. Okay, I'm going to turn my speakers back on. And going to switch the elevator music off. And you know what? Might bid a sad farewell to Desert Bus. So what have you been up to, Pat?
See my friend Josh.
Oh, yeah. All right, seeing your family, seeing Josh. That's all nice. It's all good.
My friend Josh did this to me.
Oh, I wondered what it's a headband, but it's a wrestling championship belt too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
my friend Josh did this to me. His friend.
That's his logo, is it?
Yep, Josh
Nice.
friend.
So does that mean like it's on your head? That means you've been in a headlock for a really long time, and you
No,
got a championship belt for headlocks.
no, I saw my friend Fox. Fox
Yeah.
won.
Okay, cool. So that's you're keeping up with the local wrestling.
Yeah, see my friend Josh Fox. You know that.
Nice.
If
Wait a minute,
Fox won. Oh, whoops. Fox won this.
Oh, that's him with a real belt.
No, another pot.
Oh, it's a cup. That's a big cup.
Yep. Yep.
That's a big cup. Nice.
Yeah, my friend Fox won that.
Nice.
And that's recently my Fox recently my best friend.
Nice.
You know won the punch, you know that.
All right, so everyone's getting into the wrestling.
Yeah.
Hi, Ms. M. I will reply to you. I know you're wondering what I was doing all day. I was actually at work, and I have been. I did finish work, 3 hours ago. Yeah, sorry, Ms. M. We're negotiating. Well, we're not negotiating. We've agreed. Is going to do some artwork for me. I have to provide a photo, maybe one of me holding a martini, because I'm very classy. Is it?
Yeah, get that all drunk, Los Jones.
I know. Well, yeah, classy, drunk. It's a fine line, Pat. It's a fine line.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw my Facebook. I saw
Yeah.
the art. The
Some
art on
art?
the wall. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the photos that I share of the stuff that's on the wall.
Yeah, I saw it. It's wicked.
Yeah, no, good stuff, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the
Yeah,
things I
wicked.
love about Melbourne. Oh, another thing about Desert Bus, you can't pause it. It's game over if you pause it. Look, I'm not sure. Actually, where does it get up to? Oh, okay. Dr. Abigail said, okay. Look, okay, I'm going to, now that you brought it up, I'm going to show again. I just fast forwarded it. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. That's just a silly picture.
I got a big baby.
I need to get rid of that so I don't fall for it again.
Yeah, get a hole.
Where are we? This one. Dusk is setting in. You see the sky's gone orange? It's getting towards dusk now on the game.
No.
And if I jump it forward a bit more,
I saw back.
I think it's going to go to night very soon. Oh, okay. Actually, this is an interesting question. Ms. M saying about color scheme I should have. I don't know. What does anyone think if I'm going to get some artwork done for like channel icon and like a YouTube banner? What should the color scheme be?
I said purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
You think I'm a purple guy?
Yeah. Purple,
right.
blue. Yeah. With a red.
Actually, even this, maybe the combo of these colors, a bluey purple and an orangey red, might be a good color scheme. I don't know. Now, notice there's actually some variety in the landscape now. There's some shrubs in the cornfields. Yeah, there you go. Your one's purple, cyan, and black. I mean, that sounds like a good. I thought it would have actually gone to night sooner than this. Where are we?
There.
It's supposed to only. Okay, I don't want to jump. I want to see the actual transition that goes to night. And when I sort of look at the YouTube timeline, it looks like it should only be a couple seconds, but it still hasn't changed. And gosh darn it. Where are we?
It's there.
I don't know. Anyway, so we just let it go. I'm just going to sip my martini. And then, because, I haven't drunk enough alcohol yet, I'm going to do some whiskey comparisons because I got a new bottle of whiskey today. And so I'm going to...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's actually a really nice color. I don't know how well it's coming across in...
red.
Yeah. It was aged in a red wine barrel, so that it's picked up some nice color from the red wine barrel. But
no.
I'm going to get some of my little shot glasses and just have little taste comparisons. Oh, there we go. It's night time. There you go. Now it's turned. There's no transition. It just snaps from that sunset. Night. So now it's like this for hours, apparently. Okay. I don't think we want that.
That's bored.
Yeah, but I think that's the whole joke of the game is that it's terribly boring.
Oh yeah. My Xbox One.
Yeah.
My Xbox One don't work. Dead. That die.
Your ex-boss died.
No, my Icebox.
Oh, sorry. I thought Pat was
Damn.
confessing again. His
No,
ex-boss
weird.
died in a terrible accident. The ex-boss that he didn't is your Xbox.
No, the
You got
Xbox
the red ring of
One.
death on your Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another I buy another one, but better. Xbox S.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That one's better.
Yeah. I also feel like explaining to Ms. M Creations, who's only come on here recently, the lore of the channel. Pat is definitely not the most feared contract killer in Australia. He's not. Anyone from law enforcement watching, he's not known as the smiling assassin. And that cherubic smile of his is not the most feared sight in the criminal underworld because it's the last thing they see. None of that's true. I don't know where those rumors started. I don't know where the rumors started. He's a contract killer. I don't know where those rumors started, but you know,
I don't know he is.
If anyone in law enforcement is watching, I just want to stress none of it's true. Okay, it's not true. So, he's as delightful and innocent as he seems.
And fun.
Okay. Jokes aside, we've got to hang out heaps over the years, various YouTube things, and we've always had fun, which is honestly why these ridiculous jokes started. Because Pat is just a completely innocent, fun guy. So, what's the worst secret he could be hiding? Reality of Pat is here. So, could we make up something that's over here? That's so far removed from the app, so we're just easily amused. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
right, I'm gonna get some shot glasses and some whiskeys to compare to my new one. I'm not got a blind taste, so shot glasses. All right, shot glasses out of the cupboard. Everything's here in the angry bar. Right, you know what? I'm going to move these and move this so I don't break it because that would be embarrassing. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple of bottles and I'm going to do a taste comparison. Where is okay, that one, that one, and that one. Okay. Choosing four very different whiskeys. Okay. And so I basically wanted to do two things. One is taste my brand new whiskey that just arrived today. One is retaste this. There's only a little bit of this left. This is like my least favorite of my whiskeys. But they were just trumpeting they won some big award for best Australian whiskey, and I'm like, really? Okay, I need to do another taste comparison.
There again.
So yeah, it's science, Pat. I can't be drunk if it's science. It's
Yeah, I saw that on Friday. You didn't really drunk.
No, it was all actually. I don't think I was doing science on Friday. I was probably just drunk on Friday. So
yeah, no, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
But now I'm doing science, so technically I can't get drunk because it's science. That's just facts. That's just straight facts. It's interesting. They're very different colors, these whiskeys, which is interesting to see. So I'll show them to you. Oh, now we crack the seal. Oh, it's always an event for me opening a bottle the first time because I think this has got a cork stopper. So it's like the first time you pop a cork stopper, and then the first time you pour and it goes glug, glug, glug. I like both of those things. So take this. Okay, ASMR time. A little pop. There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah. and a little bit more ASMR, the glug, glug, glug noise as I pour. I'm going to do a whole 10-hour video of cocktail ASMR at some point, and it'll have those noises. All right. So, look at this. Not sure how well this will pick up on camera, but they are quite different colors, these whiskies, the different shades.
Woo.
But, okay, so I'm going to taste my brand new one, Hellier's Road, Pinot Noir finish. What's that? Okay. I'm like, so like you get these real experts and they go, some oak, oh, some citrus, some nuttiness. And I'm like, that smells like whiskey. And like, I'm so bad at it.
Yeah,
But,
you're not bad.
yeah, but this one smells really nice. The nose is very pleasant.
Mm.
What is it? It's almost like oranges, caramel and oranges.
Oh,
It's really sweet. Okay, it actually smells really nice. And yeah, I don't know if you know. Sometimes if you smell some whiskeys too closely, it like burns your nose. This one doesn't. Man, it's got a really chocolatey taste. Ooh, actually, okay. Now I'm getting poetic. It's a little bit strawberry. It's like a chocolate dipped strawberry. When I first tasted it, it was a little bit chocolatey. And then the late taste is a bit like strawberries. So this is like very alcoholic chocolate dipped strawberries. Well, okay, now I need to look at, because they're marketing people. They say the wildest things on here. So this unique Pinot Noir finish whiskey has been aged in American white oak barrels, finished off for up to 6 months in French oak. And they say it's citrus fruits, lemon and orange, with a sweet, gentle layer of pepper and spice, delivering a tantalizing single malt experience. Well, I picked orange, but I also think it was like chocolatey and even a bit strawberry. It's pretty yummy. All right, I'm going to have some water. I'm going to rinse with some water. See, whenever you put the hood on, Pat, I feel like you're getting in the zone. You're preparing. You're going to hide in the shadows and wait for your customer.
no, it's cold.
No, it's just cold. It's just cold. It's just cold.
Yeah, it's
You're not
cold.
getting in the mood to do so. Okay, yeah, all right.
No, it's cold. In my head.
All right. So this is the Cape Byron whiskey that I was a bit about, that apparently just won a big award. This is a bit sharper, a bit more like honey on the nose, a little bit floral. Like you know when you get some of those honeys, like not just straight supermarket honey. You go to a market and someone's cultivated their own honey, and they say, "Oh, this was all like from stringy bark blossom or something," and the honey's just a bit different. It's a bit like that. It's like a sharpish honey taste.
Mm.
I mean, it's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know. It's a bit more thin than the other whiskey. It's just not to my taste. It doesn't appeal to me. And hey, Safa, I swear to God, dude, if you were AIDSy, I would have just done one of the intros, but I wouldn't do it to you. But it's like you literally appeared when I said it doesn't appeal to my taste. If you were AIDSy, I was going, oh, speaking of people who don't appeal to my taste, here's AIDSy. Wouldn't do that to you, mate. AIDSy, I would, but yeah. You had thunderstorms. We had very light rain. All right.
That one.
So this
Not
is the
my-
one
not
that
my house.
no thunderstorms at your house?
No.
Oh, Safa's further up, like New South Wales. So this is the one that I always say is my favourite, Starwoods Nova single malt. This has got a very delicate nose. It's not like the Cape Byron one was a bit more abrasive. This is just a really gentle one. Oh.
Without Sean.
Oh, it's sweet and almost grapey in a flavour. All right. I forgot. What's the bullshit they say? The Cape Byron, their marketing bullshit. The colour of the Byron Bay sunset. The palette offers soft vanilla, creme brulee, and biscotti characters, layered over distinct notes of pear, coconut, and buttery macadamia. No, I didn't taste any of that. Is there a blurb on the Nova? Nova, elementally matured in red wine barrels inherited from Australian wineries. We refill the barrels with minimal intervention to retain the flavour, texture, essence of Australian red wine and oak. The result is a truly unique single malt that reflects the place. Yeah, it's a delightful single malt, the Nova. Oh yes, actually, I do like Subway cookies, Safa. I have to admit. And finally, this is the one that won my blind taste test. I tasted 16 different whiskies, and I had them in like challenge rounds of 4. I picked my favorite in each of the rounds of 4, and then I had 4 finalists and had them off against one another. And this one,
yes, I saw them on your YouTube. I saw that. It's cool.
Oh man, and this is good. This was aged in barrels that had previously had rum in it. And it definitely actually has some of that rum character. Okay, I can see why in a blind taste I got this. The Nova is just incredibly easy to drink. This has more character though. A little bit peppery, a little bit. What's the marketing blurb on this one? Malt meets molasses. Malt forward single malt whiskey finished in high-pressed molasses rum casks for 4 months to create a fusion of sweet and savory flavors that yield rum and raisin ice cream. Rum and raisin ice cream. There's definitely like rum and raisin ice cream kind of vibe in it. Safa, I'm more like mid-level people's drinks rather than rich. Rich people would be paying thousands of dollars, or at least $500 and up for the bottles, which I just no, I'm not doing that. Unless I win Lotto. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I swear to God, if I win Lotto, I'm going to buy a bottle of whiskey that costs at least $10,000. And instead of having it on a shelf, I'm going to open it for a YouTube video and make cocktails with it. So hardcore whiskey people just go, no! Like, I do it just to fuck with people. So, again, childish, possibly. But that's what I'm going to do.
Oh yeah, this March, no March, I'll go see Harry Potter play.
Who's going to play?
Harry Potter.
I'm not sure I know them.
Oh man,
No, see, you're probably just into young people's music, Pat.
No,
I'm an old man. I don't know what all this.
Hey, old man, oh boy.
So yeah, I'm not. Look, I'm honestly. I kind of think like if I, I'd call like if I had like a $10,000 or $20,000 bottle of whiskey, I'd make a cocktail with it and put it on YouTube and call it the $20,000 cocktail. Might go viral, and
Yeah, I look at that.
oh, you were listening to Harry Potter music.
No, the play.
Oh, I thought, okay, you're going to see the show.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about music when you said play. You're going to play some music.
No, I said play.
You're going to see the play. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a worker.
Ms. M Creations. Who said I was an old? Well, I was born in the 60s, so I think we have to get a bit realistic here.
Yeah, he's old.
He's old. He is old.
He's old.
This is how Pat gets revenge on me for the contract killer stuff. Except it's just true.
Don't back.
It's just true.
Back.
It's just true.
Don't back, man. You're there, man. I did not back.
Yeah. So, what are we? 9 o'clock. Still here and distracted. You know what I might do? I was thinking, because I have my new whiskey and it is pretty yummy. I should make an old fashioned with it, but that means I have to go out and get a couple of things. So I might actually. Oh, I could just put the. Oh my god. Oh, there's some bug splats on the windscreen. I'm thinking Desert Bus is still going. I agree. Mentality, I'm very much a child, not an old man. But you know,
That is old man.
He's an old man. Yeah, all right. So, what's this doing? So, oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Again, you got a big baby again.
Yeah, this is like old man stuff that I'm not getting the right thing. So, look, I'll put that on, and I'll play some elevator music, and I'll be gone for a minute while I go and get some stuff. Now, this is definitely night driving now. So we'll play, and you see there's a bug on the windscreen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or should I make it daytime again so it's a bit less boring? The rest of it's all. Look, it's daytime. I'm gonna make it daytime. Okay, I need to go out and get a couple of things. I'll be back in a minute. Just have the bus and the driving music. All right, I'm back. I'm just getting myself together. I just need my jigger. This the garnishes in. All right. Turn off the elevator music. Might turn off the desert bus as well, actually. And what I miss in the comments. All right. What is happening on the Discord? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Sorry, now I've got that driving music sort of stuck in my head. And we'll go. Okay, so I got my sugar syrup and some ice for an old-fashioned. Yum the fuck oh. Spiced apple brown sugar syrup. It's yum.
Mm.
My favorite creations, and I made a heap of it. So I might actually make another liqueur with it. I have to decide what to put in it. All right, put this back here for now. All right, my garnishes. Stick the fruit peel in there so it can pick up some flavor. Very sweet. Stab from hell's black heart, I stab at thee. Old-fashioned. Stir that. Oh, it's stuck. Stir. This is a very classy gentleman's drink. In terms of the classics, I think the two classiest drinks, the martini and the old-fashioned, and that's what I'm drinking tonight. So,
your cat's all right.
my cat,
Yeah, he's all right.
yeah, Shadow's good. She's fat and happy,
Oh,
as opposed to Mimsy, who got skinny and sick, so we had to take her to the vet for the final visit. But Shadow's still quite happy, and
cool.
honestly, she's happy that Mimsy's not here. Her entire behavior changed when Mimsy was here. I had no idea how much Mimsy was essentially bullying her, because with her own devices, her entire personality changed. Safa, if I'm not half Tim Smithed, I will be after I drink this. That was the other thing. These different things, the alcohol strengths. Okay, so my new one, which is tasty, Helios Road, 46.2%. So that's a bit punchier than average. The Cape Byron is 47%, so pretty much the same. Nova, 41%, so that's pretty bog standard for whiskies. And the Archie Rose, 53%. I didn't realize that's noticeably stronger than the others. And there you go. Did I have a shower? That's a personal question, Safa. But yes, I did. At lunchtime, basically. Because I was working. My hair looks stylish. This is my hair having gone 4 days without being washed. So it's sort of sitting in place. I'll probably wash it. See, when I wash it, it's all froofy and sits out here and won't behave and gets everywhere. So I tend to try to time when I actually wash it to be the day before I want to shoot any video, because that gives it a day to settle down and be a bit more like this. It's very froofy when I first wash it. So this is basically 4 days worth of hair oil holding my hair in place. There's no product in my hair. This is natural hair oils holding my hair in place. So, oh, god damn, I love old fashions. It's good stuff. So I'm sitting here drinking whiskey and giving fashion. Grooming. I suppose it's grooming, not fashion. Grooming tips about my hair. Every now and then I think of cutting it again because I've been growing this for like 3 years now. You see how long it is. I've got lots of hair. And even though it's the hair roll's holding it in place, it's really long on top too. Like there's a joke, someone said it looked like I had a mullet, and I'm going like, well, that's an illusion because also on the sides, it's that long. It's a mullet is sort of short. And the front
My head's cut.
you've just got a proper haircut.
Yeah,
I love that. Tougher. I'm hipster granddad. If there wasn't already a famous sort of YouTube social media thing called Angry Granddad, and I think he actually died a few years ago, I sort of swore like, I don't know what plans young Ms. Angry and her man have if they're going to have kids anytime in the next couple of years. But in my head, I sort of like, you know what, I'm going to change my internet handles if I am legit a granddad. Change it from... I was going to say I can't really be angry granddad, angry grandpa because people, but I might just add on, just be instead of angry Aussie, be angry Aussie granddad, and instead of angry cocktails, maybe cocktail granddad or something. I can officially be the old man on YouTube. Also, that just made me think. There's been a lot of things on, particularly TikTok or whatnot, about Americans finding Australian accents really funny, and particularly they try to phonetically spell out how we say hello, and it's like hello, which is not that far off the mark. But I've known for years they find it funny how we say YouTube because Americans tend to say YouTube. And we say ch, and so they're like they spell it YOUCHOOB. They say that's how we say it, YouTube, which honestly, pretty accurate.
On TikTok.
You need to piss off.
No, I need TikTok.
Oh, you need TikTok. See, I thought you were suddenly rushing out for a job or something, but no. I actually have a TikTok account that I don't use. I don't even watch TikTok. But I don't know. Maybe I could put all my cocktails on TikTok because I've got hundreds of short videos. And so I without any extra work, I could just upload them to TikTok. The ticking and the talking. And also, God, how long a video? Because TikToks used to be really short. Then they were a minute. Then they were 2 minutes.
No, three. Now it's 3 minutes. Yeah.
How long can TikToks be?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? No, they can be 10 minutes.
I tell 3. What's all my TikTok?
No, the history of this is saying original TikToks. We say original TikToks were 15 seconds. That was extended to 1 minute. Sorry, don't play things, Pat. I'll get a copyright strike. 15 seconds got extended to 1 minute, then to 3 minutes. In February 2022, they were starting to roll out 10 minutes. To make a 10-minute TikTok, you need to ensure the options available on your version of the app. If you've updated it and the 10-minute option's not there, it might not be available in your area. Okay, so where's my phone? I'll check. Open TikTok. All right, I'm going to open TikTok. All right, TikTok. Come on, get it together, TikTok. Load.
Give that away.
Don't allow. Yes, okay. balls. Oh, that's Uncle Pete. So the plus thing. No, I only have 3 minutes on mine. So,
Me too.
but apparently some people can do 10 minutes. So there you go. What ifs? See, no, Safa, YouTube did introduce shorts to try and capitalize on the short form video stuff. But the thing is, no platform can make money from short form videos. It might be popular. It might be a way to get attention and get exposure. But the only way you can make money on a platform is advertising. And if the videos are short form, people aren't going to sit through ads for a short video. So short form video is a way to get attention, but the platforms can't make money from it. Like YouTube sank a shit ton of money into shorts, and they are or can be a useful attention getting thing, but you can't make money out of it. And end of the day, YouTube/Google, all about making the money. Dollar bills, y'all. So it's the short form video is quite destructive to the video platforms. So yeah, it's really weird that TikTok was successful, so all the other platforms, Instagram and YouTube, tried to copy TikTok, and then they learned, oh, we can't actually make money from short form videos. Ooh, what's this? Bus driver told passengers to fasten your seatbelts a moment before crash. Oh, that's pretty fucking weird. What's all that about? As ghoulish as this is, I kind of want to know what this report says. Yes, the bus driver's facing court because of the accident that killed 10 passengers. Australia's worst road disaster in 3 decades. 58-year-old bus driver picked up 30. Police sources who were not authorized to speak publicly said the driver was sober. Passengers said he was driving erratically moments before the crash. I want to see this thing about saying fasten your seatbelts. Where was that? That was just a weird thing. No, what's that about? I don't know. Whereas it's the thing in the headline, and then it's not in the friggin' story. 26 people taken to hospital. Okay, that's just annoying me. That is just annoying. Thank you for the sympathy on how annoyed I am, Pat. Honestly.
Yep. All right.
Damn.
Right down, Pat.
All right. Sorry, I was just looking. It's like, the headline says one thing and then the story doesn't have it. And is there anything else interesting in the news? Yeah, Russians hit a civilian target because they're fuckers.
Yeah.
Um,
Come on.
weird shit. Just so many. Grimes describes bizarre alien scar tattoos. As much as I hate trivia shit like this, I need to ask. Oh, yeah, she's done scarification. They're not tattoos, it's scarification. You fucking dorks, it's a different thing. Grimes wanted to have a full alien body. And she deliberately chipped a tooth. Okay. They're saying shows. You're saying that is tattoos? It looks like scars. It looks like scarification. Oh, Grimes, it's all about the image. And she's just super embarrassed that she dated Elon Musk for as long as she did. I see Saracen. It is. I think Pat's doing chat roulette. Or he is possibly doing the Hitman version of chat roulette, like, no, I don't feel like killing them.
No.
Oh, that one I might kill. Not that one. Not. Oh, that one. They look like they need killing. That could be. That could be what he's doing.
Facebook.
Sure, it's Facebook. But Pat is not on an international hitman website picking up jobs at the moment. That's not what's that is not what is happening.
Yeah, it's bad news. The bus gonna, that.
That is the bus is very bad news. That is very bad news.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, no, it's very depressing. Oh, there was a funny one of mourners at a funeral going, what's that? Why is there weird noises coming from the coffin? And the old lady who had been declared dead and was in a coffin was actually alive. And she's on the inside going, I'm not dead yet. That's a real story. That's a real thing that happened. It was, where was it? In Ecuador, 76-year-old woman declared dead, astonished her relatives by knocking on her coffin during her wake. And the incident has prompted a government investigation into hospital. You think so, really? Because I'm not a medical expert, right? I'm not a medical expert. But I think there's a difference between dead and alive. And I think of all places, a hospital should be able to reliably tell you when someone's dead and when they're alive. I mean, what if she'd been cremated? What if they just rushed it off and cremated her? Then she would. But no, they wanted to have a wake with her in a coffin. And she was literally knocking on the coffin going, let me out. I'm not dead.
Oh, that's you.
That's a real story. That's a real story. It's a real thing that happened. Oofed. So I don't know. That's a pretty weird one. Trump's indictment. Is he going to go? A new apple variety. As if we need a new apple variety, honestly. What else is going on? Chantel saved 5 hours and $150 a week using ChatGPT. Here's how. Fuck off. That's going to be stupid. Sky News still on Ben Roberts-Smith's side. Ben Roberts-Smith said to be distraught following defamation case outcome. Yes, I imagine Ben Roberts-Smith is very upset at that Ben Roberts-Smith guy who ruined Ben Roberts-Smith's reputation. And now media outlets can legally call him a war criminal because a court found that description to be substantively true.
No, that man.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
No, dead man.
Dead man.
Yeah. Well,
Well, Ben Robert Smith did
Yeah.
kill a bunch of people who were unarmed civilians, and he may eventually face war crimes prosecutions for it. Who knows? So, what else doing? Why COVID deaths are on the rise? Because we're pretending it's not happening anymore and no one's taking precautions? Triple wave of infections. 5,000 new cases. See, this is why I still fucking wear a mask on public transport. And people aren't getting boosters. I am. I got my booster. I got my flu vaccination.
Me too.
80 people died from COVID last week. Just in New South Wales. Just in New South Wales.
Fucking hell. I don't know.
I know. That is the exact appropriate way to react, Pat. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I don't know.
No. It's that, and that's why I got my booster and I got my flu vaccine, because
Me too.
there's a lot of it going about.
Home.
Sorry?
Home.
Did you?
Home notice it times.
For a second, I thought you said you were old, and I was just like,
No, I didn't get old.
no,
Yeah,
that's
old.
me.
Yeah, you do.
I'm the old one. Yeah.
Yeah, you old man.
Yeah, I'm the old man. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Wow, what else is happening in the news though?
I am out today. I'm a worker.
Oh yeah,
I go but Bonnie today.
yeah.
And I lost 2 times.
Sorry. Sorry, I just found a weird news story. It's kind of one of these people accused of murder that has a dodgy search history. So, a woman accused of murder searched for luxury prisons, court told. Utah woman allegedly killed her husband. Oh, that's right. She wrote a book. She wasn't initially a suspect, and she wrote a book about grief, about losing the husband, and now she's the suspect in the murder. She had incriminating internet searches, including luxury prisons. She's accused of poisoning her husband with fentanyl. She told authorities she'd made her husband a mixed vodka drink before finding him unresponsive. She's been denied bail. Some of her alleged searches are, what's a lethal dose of fentanyl? And luxury prisons for the rich in America? Death certificate says pending. Will life insurance still pay? Can cops force you to do a lie detector test? How to permanently delete information from an iPhone remotely? It's just like, it's like if you murder someone, don't do Google searches. Just go, how can I get away with murder? Pat doesn't do that. Pat, that's a rookie mistake. Pat never does internet searches of how can you fool the police into thinking you're not a contract killer. He doesn't do it because he is categorically not Australia's most feared contract killer. And that's the only reason his search history doesn't have things like how to make a body disappear and how to hide from the police that you're a contract killer. It's not that he's clever with hiding his internet searches. He's definitely not a contract killer. That's why it doesn't show up. But honestly, people who get caught with internet searches like how to get rid of a body, it's so weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is very weird. Is there any other fun stories? No. Interest rates, football, that's all boring. Matt Shervington hosting. Okay, does anyone remember? Okay, Matt Shervington, former Olympian, who's now taking over from David Koch on the morning TV show. But does anyone remember why Matt Shervington got? Not just because he was at one point the fastest white man in the world, which made him about the 10th fastest sprinter in the world because the other fastest sprinters were all black. There was a period where Matt Shervington was the fastest white sprinter in the world. But there was one, it was either Olympics or Commonwealth Games, where he was running in shorts and there was a straight on shot, and he was definitely not wearing underwear because nothing came out the leg of his shorts, but inside the shorts, his dick was really clearly swinging from side to side. And that was on the evening news. Matt Shervington running with his dick just swinging from side to side in his shorts. God damn.
Go, huh?
Music Radio, how was band rehearsal tonight? You've stumbled in just as I'm talking about Matt Shervington's penis. So just like, but he's in the thing. I regret my kid's name and want to change them. Do we want to find out what stupid names this person gave their kids?
I don't know. Mine's Big Fat.
I had a simple rule when naming my sons. Name could not be turned into a nickname. Well, that's fucking stupid. Anything can be a nickname. When I named my kids, my rule was a name that won't get them beaten up or teased in the schoolyard. So... Noah and Leo, kid's middle name. This article seems stupid and not what the headline said. Middle name Koivska. So changing the boy's name. Oh, okay. That article is actually dumb as fuck, and I hate everyone involved in producing it. Okay? I want everyone involved in producing that article to be dragged into the public square, tied to a post, and whipped. Okay? I just want to go medieval on them. Sorry. Okay. Then I will maybe in the morning I'll get my other half to take the picture and I'll give you the update. So my apologies for that, but I'll do that tomorrow, my time.
Yeah, my friend said Big Pat.
Big Pat, yeah.
What said Big Pat? One of my friends said Big Pat. My best friend Josh said Whistling Days.
Sorry, what did Josh say?
Whistling Days. My YouTube.
Oh, Wrestling Days. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Josh said that, and Fox said that.
Okay, so some people call you Big Pat and some people call you Wrestling Days. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. My college nickname was Spike, because remember I used to have the short spiky hair?
Oh, yeah.
So they just called me Spike, but then I created Angry Aussie, so everyone called me Angry.
Red hair, I said red.
Yes. Well, yes. It was actually purple hair that faded.
Yeah, purple and red.
And you and Rob called me Red. Yeah. Which is fair because the hair was red at that point. Yeah. That's fair. Walls are closing in on Google and company.
My dad's Mick.
Your dad's name's Mitch.
Mick. Michael?
Michael, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mick.
Oh, so they call him Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I had an Uncle Mick, is Michael, and but I knew him as Uncle Mick. So yeah. That's the whole thing. Oh God, what a headline. Melbourne's most miserable brothel shuts its doors.
What? Was that weird?
That's a weird headline, isn't it?
Yeah,
Residents of Reimer Way, Truganina may be seeking updated property valuations after the closure of what must surely be one of suburban Melbourne's least appealing brothels. Oh, dear.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
That is a really weird headline.
Weird.
What are we doing? Oh, shit about King Charles. We don't like him. Or a robot vacuum cleaner that can climb and clean stairs. That's pretty wild. I know. Honestly, I think we're worried about artificial intelligence, but I think robot vacuum cleaners will kill us in our sleep one day. I think they're the real threat. They're just zooming around. And if this one can climb stairs, it can climb into your bed and kill you while you sleep. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People are going to start getting killed by their robot vacuum cleaners.
Now that me, I know kick.
Just watch out for the robots. Is all I'm saying, Pat. They're.
I do this. Look at that.
What else is going on here? Cars. Why the CEO thinks 454% growth is just the beginning. Second jobs, people taking second jobs to pay bills. That makes sense. Someone died in a mine. That's depressing. Commercial property valuations. Crunch time for office space. Yeah. Fucking everyone should leave office towers and work from home. It sucks. Domino's pizzas. Half price, 1 week only. But they suck. So, that's a whole thing. They're shit. I've just got... I don't mind paying a bit extra. I've got some local independent pizza shops near me that make really good pizzas. No goddamn way I'm getting a Domino's pizza. I'm going to go to my local pizza shops and get good quality pizza. Really yum.
No, I don't. See my doc.
You guys, what did your doc say? Don't eat pizzas?
Yeah, no. Drink water, and
Yeah.
the other one, and 4 months more. Yeah, my doctor gonna fix my fat. Yeah, cut my fat out.
Oh, you're getting surgery.
Yep. Big.
Okay. Well, I hope that goes well for you, buddy.
And back, more down. Bad. You're big.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
All right. I hope that goes well for you. See, just knew as I'm drinking water now. So it's not vodka. It's not a glass of vodka.
I know that.
It's actually water. And I agree with you, Dr. Abigail. Domino's pizzas could be free and I'd still feel like I got ripped off a bit. Look, I swear to God, if someone dropped Domino's pizza in front of me, I'd at least eat a slice or two. But that's literally what you'd have to do to get me. If you dropped one right in front of me, I'm going to eat some of it. I really am. But if it involves any effort on my part, if I have to go somewhere to get it, not going to do it. So I both like supporting local independent business, and also it's just so much better that I'm going to get. In fact, tomorrow night is my takeaway. It varies what takeaway night is, but it's going to be tomorrow night with my offspring. And we've settled on an Italian. It's a small chain called Etto, ETTO. There's a few of them around Melbourne, and they do pizza and pasta, and very yummy, good stuff.
John Jack's tomorrow. You see.
Are you going to Hungry Jack's? Did you say?
Yep.
I have to admit, their bacon double cheeseburger. I really like the bacon double cheeseburger. That's my I haven't had it for ages, but that's my Hungry Jack's jam. The bacon double cheeseburger. Yeah. And chips. That and chips. Very healthy. Yeah. but I'll do it occasionally. But even that's the same thing. I probably prefer to go to local independent burger places, but you get what you get sometimes. But it's a whole thing. Oofed. So, was there anything else fun in the news? God, why is there so much fucking sport news in my feed? I don't care about sport news.
I played basketball once.
You like basketball?
Yeah, I play basketball.
You play basketball?
Yep.
Okay.
My brother. Once.
Oh, good for you.
I
am very uncoordinated. I have to say, I still think the most fun I've ever had playing a sport was Aussie Rules football. I played for a while when I was young, and that's definitely not that I wasn't good at it. I'm not a sports guy. Even when I was young and fit, I was not a sports guy. I'm not very coordinated, but definitely the most fun I ever had doing sport was Aussie Rules football. I found that to be quite a fun game / sport to play.
I play soccer once.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. This is weird because we're just talking about Burger King. There's a headline about McDonald's and Burger King having a fight over ChatGPT ads. They've taken their hatred of each other's menu items into the realms of AI with new campaigns out of Brazil. Macca's kicked the whole thing off when it reportedly asked ChatGPT what's the most iconic burger in the world, and the AI platform said it was the Big Mac. Seizing upon a free kicker, McDonald's turned it into an ad. Not happy with the reply, Burger King did some of its own, posing the question, which burger is the biggest? The answer was Burger King's Whopper. Burger King's Brazilian agents. This has all happened in Brazil, apparently. So then they had ads that were like the McDonald's one, saying theirs were bigger. Okay.
That's getting weird.
Yeah, they're turning ChatGPT queries into ads now. Oh yeah, no, okay, yes. You've seen me playing Red Dead, and honestly, playing on a laptop when it's up there is very difficult. And what regularly happens is I end up accidentally flipping between windows, and I can't control the game anymore.
Yeah, I saw that.
But also, yeah, I'm an old man with bad eye-hand coordination. That's fair.
Hey, old man.
Yeah. Every time something goes wrong, it's like, well, I'm old. What do you expect? That's my excuse for everything. It's just like, well, I'm old. That's what happens. It's like that. To quote the great not prophet, philosopher, to quote the great philosophers of the age, Run DMC, it's like that, and that's the way it is. Ugh. So
Crazy or weird.
I know I'm a weirdo, but also
Weird.
I was confessing, like, on social media recently, like how white my tastes in music are, like, because I do really love that old, and this is 80s or early 90s Run DMC, or maybe it's late 90s. It's like that. I prefer the remix done by the white guy Jason Nevins to the original. I prefer Sinead O'Connor's version of Nothing Compares to You to Prince's original. I prefer Alien Ant Farm's version of Smooth Criminal to Michael Jackson's. What I'm saying in summary is I'm very white. I am extremely white.
Yeah, I know Michael Jackson's birthday.
You know Michael Jackson's birthday?
Yep,
When's
yeah, my birthday.
You have the same birthday as Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, honestly, that's cool. My one, slightly less cool. My birthday is the day before Hitler's birthday.
Ah!
I'm April 19. Hitler is April 20. So that's
Ah!
yeah.
My test in 1987. Me too.
Okay, I'm now just because I need to find out when It's Like That was released. 1984. Was it that fucking long ago?
Wow,
Holy shit!
you're
Holy
old, old
shit!
man.
I'm so fucking old.
Yeah, he's
Um,
old. Fuck hell.
No, the original was released in 83. When did the Jason Nevins remix come out? Okay, Jason Nevins version. 97. Okay. No, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
The Jason Nevins version came out in 97. Yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Like I was blown away that the Run DMC one came out in 83. But yeah, I'm more familiar with the Jason Nevin ones, which was 97. Oh, okay. Your birthday is the same as Princess Di? That's another good one. Again,
That's good,
much better than linking your birthday to Hitler, quite honestly.
Yeah, that doc.
It's just you can't really say anything good about that. You go like, I happen to notice that my birthday's next to Hitler's. Oh, really? Oh gosh. Okay. God damn. Ugh, that's just not good. Not good. Oh my god. Sorry, I just clicked over it. And of course, Desert Bus is still running on my YouTube window because the video's 8 hours. Of course it's still running. Of course it's the tab. I didn't realize that the tab was there and I was just going, what's on all these tabs? Oh wait, Desert Bus is still running. Well, of course it's still running because it's an 8-hour video. Someone actually did a screen record for 8 hours. It's like, that's full on. I did see a funny one, and I kind of wanted to replicate it at one point because we did mention Red Dead Redemption 2 at one point. There was a video, I'd never watched it, but I saw it. Someone walked across the entire map and they did a screen record while they were doing it. And in real terms, like just how it takes hours if you have your character and they just walk from one end of the map to the other, it takes hours. and because you also get you might get some random encounters on the way because it's a big map. But oh gosh, speaking of the only reason I say speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, some ads got released. An open world Star Wars game is getting released next year, and it's apparently
I don't know that.
It's apparently the first proper open world Star Wars game. It's called, I think it's called Outlaws or something. And one of the headlines I saw was like, yeah, Star Wars Outlaws is going to be Red Dead Redemption in space. It's like, honestly, I could get behind that. If you get to just endlessly scoot around performing nefarious deeds and exploring, because in Star Wars it won't just be a planet, it will be a galaxy. You'll be jumping between planets and exploring things. So I think there's a pretty high chance I'm going to end up getting it. Not necessarily straight away, but I think there's a pretty high chance I will get it because Red Dead Redemption 2 in space just sounds very cool, quite honestly. I love the open world games where you get to shoot people up. It's a lot of fun. Mrs. Angry is currently playing the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, and she's been playing it non-stop for weeks and is really into it. But I'm more into the shoot 'em up. She liked Red Dead Redemption too, but she never played. She didn't play Grand Theft Auto or Mafia. I had Mafia 3, and there was a particular mechanic on that I liked, because like your character's fighting a gang war, and sometimes you'd be sneaking up and there'd be a bunch of an enemy gang, and there might be a dozen of them, and you're like sneaking up on them, and you can attempt to go Leroy Jenkins if you do, which is like just running, guns blazing, going yeehaw, bang bang bang. But it's actually very difficult to kill 12 guys without getting killed. But you can do it stealth mode. You can creep till you're very close to them, but you're just around a corner, and then you whistle, and the one closest to you will go, "What was that?" And
I've done that.
He'd come looking for you, but you're around a corner, and you wait for him to come around the corner where no one can see him, and then you leap out and knife him, so you like kill him silently, so the others don't know you kill. And you keep doing it. You keep getting, if you're patient, you keep getting them to come out one by one, and you kill them one at a time. I was just thinking, because I was talking to Mrs.
I've done that.
I was talking to
I've
Mrs.
done that
Angry about this type of game. What would be a fun element to bring in is because they just keep coming one by one. And I think if there's 12 of them, and after about the fourth time, someone wanders over going, "What was that?" and then never comes back. The next time you whistle and someone goes, "What was that?" one of his mates go, hey. 4 other guys said, "What was that?" and walked around that corner and then never came back. I don't think you should do that. I think that's a bad idea. Because they just yeah. So when Pat says I've done that, he means in real life.
No, that's bad. That's damn.
I now feel bad that I didn't come up with that.
You look at
So yeah, I quite enjoyed Mafia 3. The stealth elements in that were lots of fun. There was one where you had to sneak into like an illegal nightclub that a rival crime gang was running, and you could for a while sneak around because there was civilians in there. There were non-mob people in there. You could sneak around for a bit and go, "That's a mob guy," and you just sneak up behind him and get stoich him in the neck, and he goes down. But eventually someone sees you, and then shit goes bananas because it was like 3 levels, and it would just be like mad gunfire going, and all the bystanders would freak out. Most of them would run away, and I was trying to be good. I was like trying not to kill any bystanders, and they would be standing between me and someone I wanted to kill, or running, and they'd get caught in the crossfire. And 1 or 2 of them, I don't know, with the game mechanic, it's like they were paralyzed with terror, and they were just in one place screaming. And I was like, "Shut up! That's really annoying. You're just screaming. Please stop screaming." And the only way you could stop them screaming is shooting them in the head, basically. And well, you're a civilian. I don't want to kill you. But it was wild. Like, I was sort of snuck my way into this nightclub, stealth killed half a dozen guys, sneaking around. Yep, that's a mob guy. Stealth kill. That's a mob guys. And then eventually someone sees you. And then it's just because there's disco music playing. And then it's fucking gunfire, screaming music, and flashing lights. And you're just running around going, "Fuck!" It's like, is that a guy I want to kill? I don't know if that's a guy I want to kill. I don't know what's going on. It was a pretty intense little fucking mission. The take on the nightclub. But and also now I've brought it up, I was just thinking of Grand Theft Auto 5, which honestly I might replay at some time because it was such a fun. It's like a 10-year-old game now or something, but it was so much fun. You actually play 3 different characters at different stages in the game, and they end up interacting and interplaying. So it's really weird how you switch between them, because sometimes when the three of them together, you'll be playing a character, but then you'll be playing a different one. So that one's a non-player character. And it's very interesting. And right at the end, there's the final resolution. You got your three characters, and one of them, the one you play first, the black guy, young black guy, he has to choose. There's some piece of shit corrupt cop who's been manipulating you the whole time. And the resolution, you have to choose to either kill the bastard corrupt cop who's been manipulated, or FBI guy who's been manipulating you, or of the three characters you've been playing, the crazy meth head, you maybe decide to kill him, or the ex-mob guy, maybe you kill him. And who would choose those? It's like you've got the choice of this corrupt cop fuckhead who's been manipulating you, or your lovely crazy meth head character you've been playing, or your ex-mob guy you've been playing. Who would choose to kill one of the characters you've been? No one rational would do that. You kill the fucking cop who's been manipulating you the whole time. And yes, Alexander, you kill the corrupt fucking Fed every time. It's just I was fascinated by that. It was just like, okay, so it's giving, and I've seen the videos on YouTube of what happens if you choose to kill one of the other characters you've been playing, and it's like, why would you make that choice when it's clearly this bastard corrupt law enforcement guy who's been screwing with you all this time? And it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, when your character's being manipulated by a couple cops, and every time you have the interaction with the cops, you can't do anything. Like, you can't shoot them. It's just a cutscene. And you're playing these scenes going, man, the payoff better be I eventually get to kill these cops, because, oh my God, they are shitting me up the wall. It's kind of like in Red Dead Redemption 2, when at a certain point, all you want to do is kill Micah, who's in your gang, and there is eventually a payoff. And it's like, oh, thank God, I've wanted to kill Micah for about 100 hours of gameplay. Finally, I get the option to do it. It's all thing. Anyway, thanks for dropping in for the last couple of minutes, Alexander, because I am, in fact, about to go to bed.
Miss Harry?
Shape up. I'm working from home, which makes it easy. Working from home for the rest of the week. But yeah, I do. I actually have shit to do at work tomorrow. I've got to run some stuff, because I'm a very important person who runs some sessions, because that's the way that I roll. Mind you, I had a couple of interesting meetings today, quite honestly, but it's a whole thing. You have a little, you know what?
I'll have more drink.
Just a sip, literally just a sip. I want to leave the flavor in there, because see, that peel and the ice that melts. And Mrs. Angry uses that in her hot chocolate in the morning. So, yeah, see? So I put that bit of whiskey in to put just a bit more flavour in there. Also, that is a pretty goddamn good whiskey, quite honestly. Yeah. Alexander, you're working from home too. It is. It's the whole thing. It's like, you know what? I'm fine, because I have deliverables. I have things I have to do. If I failed to deliver on the things I was meant to do, and the boss said, "Oh, I think you need to be in the office so I can see what's happening," that'd be one thing. But I have not missed a target. I have not missed a deliverable. In fact, I've made a point of getting stuff done faster, because working from home, I'm just so much happier. I have so much control over my life. and everything just feels better. And fuck every single fucking boss in the fucking world who says something about working from home is bullshit. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. I
Yeah,
hate
there.
yeah, that one too. That one too. Fuck you all. It just the articles are in the media all the time, and every time I see some entrepreneur or CEO saying work from home is bullshit, I'm like, fuck you, fuck you. All that is, you're a control freak and you fucking suck. So I'm going to sign off on that note. Bosses around the world, and again, but I'm not ragging on my boss because I do work from home and I get support from that. It's just I read this stuff about these people around the world who say working from home is bad, and like Elon Musk, you fucking suck. But I'm going to go sleepy bobos now. In all probability, we'll be back on Thursday night for another stream, but we'll see.
Cool.
But I'm going to say